Kung nasayo ni Jack ay tayo mag-iila. Dora, anak mo.
Okay, so good morning, everyone. Good morning, YouTube live viewers. Today is November 20, 2024. It's the schedule of the opening of bids for civil works. So before we will proceed, so may I request to please stand for an opening prayer.
Then bow our heads to the Holy Spirit. Dear Heavenly Father, may you bestow the brightness and blessings without being controlled which we in our lives. Let our life never please again. Let each one of us be able to share our knowledge, understanding, and wisdom for your glory and power. May the bodies and communities prepare for good and existence. We want your May all household please in the mighty name of Jesus. Amen.
Good morning once again, YouTube live viewers. Good morning, and our prospective bidders. Good morning, and from Commission on Audit, our observer, Ma'am Amera. Good morning. So may I request our back secretariat team to read attendance for this morning opening of bids.
So, again, continuing shopping happens for 2025. Tapos ang chairperson, engineering national at engineer, vice chairperson, engineering and finance, Sir Joseph Engineering, Divisional Manager, Engineer Harold C. Connery, and Sir Representative Engineer Pastor J. Rodriguez. And from the technical working group, we have the first for the year. And from the survey, and this channel about her secretariat, we can make a region to the
Thank you, Engineer April, for the reading of the attendance for this opening of bids. So since the Bids and Awards Committee is quorum, so I now call this opening of bids for civil works to order. So may I request our DPWH to open the box. So contract ID number 25 KT 0015, rehabilitation or major repair of permanent bridges, Musi-musi Bridge along Butuan, Cagayan, City-Iligan Road. There are 3 prospective bidders who submitted: the M&L Construction and Enterprises, Kagalawan Enterprises Incorporated, and WDM Construction and Supplies. So M&L Construction and Enterprises and Kagalawan Enterprises Incorporated to be evaluated by Engineer Pastor Bandulis. And WDM Construction and Supplies to be evaluated by Engineer Harold Camary. We have 25 KK 0040, construction of multipurpose building, Balingoan Community College, Balingoan Misamis Oriental, Phase 2. There are 3 prospective bidders who submitted: the Edwanson Development and Construction Incorporated, Kagalawan Enterprises, joint venture by Kagalawan Enterprises Incorporated, and L&L Construction. So Kagalawan Enterprises and joint venture by Kagalawan Enterprises Incorporated to be evaluated by Sir Joseph Palima. And Edwardson Development and Construction Incorporated to be evaluated by Engineer Daniel Baranda. And L&L Construction to be evaluated yours truly, the chairperson. So may I request from the back staff, if they are procurement staff, if there is submission from the online, none. So since no more, no submitted the documents from the online, so before we will proceed, nakaranata. So while waiting for the uh, electronic evaluation through using CWA, so we will now proceed for the opening of the envelope A, which is the technical proposal.
Mr. Chair, for truck ID 25KK 0015, rehabilitation, major repair of permanent bridge, Musi-musi Bridge. I'm sorry, Mr. Chair, CWA is not yet.
Third, the contract for purchasing results using civil works application. For product ID 25KK0015, for this contract ID number, we have three participating bidders: WDM Construction and Supplies, Pagalayan Enterprises Incorporated, and M&L Construction and Purposes. So, as the electronic checking, using CWE and only this as the legal aspects as well as the technical and financial aspects. And these are already on construction and supplies in Balingoan enterprises incorporated. On the construction and enterprises, due to expired tax clearance certificate valid until March 1, 2025, and projects registration certificate valid until March 7, 2025. Tax for contract ID 25JK0042, arrangement of three participating bidders. With Balingoan Enterprises, joint venture with Balingoan Enterprises Incorporated, Urban Development and Construction Incorporated, and L&M Construction. So, electronic eligibility checking using CWE, all bidders as the legal aspects as well as the technical and financial aspects. So all the eligibility requirements in the CWA are valid and updated. Note, so information has to be validated during post qualification for the Bills and Rights Committee and to the DG. That's our Mr. Chair. Thank you.
For contract ID number 25KK0040, construction of multipurpose building, Balingoan Community College, Balingoan Misamis Oriental, Phase 2, submitted by L&L Construction. L&L Construction submitted bid security in the form of bid securing declaration, duly signed by the proprietor, Inet Pama, and duly notarized and signed and notarized by Attorney Ed Gibson Villamino. And as to eligibility requirements under Section 23.1 of the IRR, through electronic evaluation using CWA, as mentioned a while ago, the L&L Construction pass. Then Class A documents, Belgium registration certificate in a platinum membership. Expiration will be on March 6, 2025. It's attached. Then the DTI registration certificate, valid until June 14, 2027. It's also attached. And Mayor's business permit is also attached, valid until December 31, 2024. And the tax clearance per EO number 398 series of 2005 is also attached, valid until February 28, 2025. And the updated audited financial statement was received from the BIR last April 15, 2024. And pickup license will expire on June 29, 2026. It's also attached. So therefore, as manual evaluation, the L&L construction pass. For project requirements, which shall include the following organizational chart for the contract to bid is attached. The list of contractors' key personnel to be assigned to the contract with their complete qualification data, such as the project manager with government-issued ID, attached the project engineer with valid PRC license, and the project engineer certificate is also attached. The materials engineer with valid PRC license and materials engineer certificate is also attached. The safety officer with government-issued ID and cost certification is also attached. Foreman with government-issued ID is also attached. The health personnel or the first aider certificate with a first aider certificate is also attached. The list of contractors' major equipment units on list and or under purchase agreement is also attached. The omnibus sworn statement in the form prescribed by GPPB is also attached and notarized and signed by Attorney Ed Gibson Villarmino. And the bidder's computation of net financial contracting capacity or NFCC is also attached for amounting of 37,754,417.76. The bidder's single largest completed contract is also to the contract to bid, similar to the contract to bid is also attached. And the ongoing project is also attached. Therefore, for L&L construction, for contract ID number 25KK0040 for the construction of multipurpose building, Balingoan Community College, Balingoan Misamis Oriental Phase 2, overall rating pass.
Mr. Chair, again, 25KK0015, rehabilitation, major repair of permanent bridges, Musi-musi Bridge, B01317 along Butuan City-Cagayan Iligan City Road. Bid submitted by Kagalawan Enterprises Incorporated. The bidder, Mr. Chair, submitted a bid securing declaration as bid security and was signed by Arlene D. Miminsi and duly notarized by Attorney Ed Gibson C. Villarmino. As to eligibility requirements under Section 23.1 of the IRR, using CWA, electronic evaluation, the bidder passed, as mentioned earlier by Ma'am April. For Class E documents, a valid purchase registration certificate, platinum membership is also attached and valid, and it will expire this August 8, 2025. Valid use permit is also attached, and its validity is until December 31, 2024. Valid tax clearance PO as per EO number 398 series of 2005 is also attached and valid. Updated audited financial statements are available and attached. Valid Philippine Contractors Accreditation Board or the PCAB license is attached and valid, and it will expire this coming October 11, 2027. Therefore, Mr. Chair, as to manual evaluation, the bidder passed. For project requirements, which shall include the following: the organizational chart for the contract to be bid. The bidder, Mr. Chair, submitted the list of company key personnel, such as the project manager with government-issued ID, project engineer with valid PRC license and project engineer certificate, materials engineer with valid PRC license and materials engineer certificate, safety officer with government issued ID and cost certificate. 4-man with government issued ID. The list of contractors' major equipment units owned are also attached and valid. The bidder also, Mr. Chair, submitted the omnibus form statement in the form prescribed by GPPB and was duly notarized by Attorney E. Gedson C. Villarmino and signed by the manager Arlene D. Imiminsi. The bidder's computation of the net financial contracting capacity, the NFCC, is attached, amounting to 393 million. Bidder's single largest completed contract, the SLCC, similar to the contract to be bid, are attached and valid as well as their ongoing projects. Therefore, Mr. Chair, as to preliminary examination of technical proposal submitted by Cagalawan Enterprises Incorporated, overall rating pass.
Mr. Chair, for project contract ID number 25 KK0040. Construction of multipurpose building, Balingoan Community College, Balingoan Misamis Oriental, Pisto. Submitted by Cagalawan Enterprises, joint venture with Cagalawan Enterprises Incorporated. As to preliminary examination of their submitted technical proposal, the bidder submitted bid securing declaration as bid security signed by the authorized managing officer Arlene D. MMNC on November 18, 2024 and duly notarized by Attorney Ed Gibson C. Villarmino on the same date. So as mentioned earlier, the electronic evaluation using the CWA, the bidder pass. For Class A documents, the bidder submitted valid PhilGIPS registration certificate, platinum membership. For Cagalawan Enterprises, it will expire on May 27, 2025. While for Cagalawan Enterprises Incorporated, it will be valid until August 8, 2025. The bidder, Cagalawan Enterprises, submitted also the DTI registration certificate, which is valid until September 3, 2029, while the Cagalawan Enterprises Incorporated submitted SIC registration certificate with certificate number CS 2018-02379. Also submitted is the mayor's or business permit for the joint venture Cagalawan Enterprises and Cagalawan Enterprises Incorporated. Their validity is until December 31, 2024. Tax clearance is also submitted. For Cagalawan Enterprises, it is valid until January 16, 2025, while Cagalawan Enterprises Incorporated, it is valid until June 24, 2025. Also, the audited financial statement is attached with the filing date of Cagalawan Enterprises on April 9, 2024, and received by BIR on April 15, 2024, while the Cagalawan Enterprises Incorporated, it was filed on April 5, 2024, and also received by the They are on the same day. For pickup license, Cagayan Enterprises, pickup license which is valid until October 8, 2025. And so with the Cagayan Enterprises Incorporated. The bidder also submitted Class A, Class B documents, a special pickup license, and valid joint venture agreement with number SL1 SN-39340. For project requirements, which shall include the following: the organizational chart for the contract to be bid is attached. The list of key contractors, key personnel to be assigned to the contract, the project manager, project engineer, materials engineer, safety officer, foreman, health personnel, with their complete qualification data is also attached, Mr. Chair. The list of contractors, major equipment units on lease and are under purchase agreement is submitted. Omnibus sworn statement in a form prescribed by GPTB with an authorized certificate, secretary certificate is attached. Bidders computation of net financial contracting capacity and FCC, both Cagayan Enterprises and Cagayan Enterprises Incorporated submitted. Ongoing project and single largest completed contract is LCC, similar to the contract to be bid, are both submitted. Therefore, Mr. Chair, joint venture Cagayan Enterprises and Cagayan Enterprises Incorporated, overall rating pass.
Mr. Chair, for contract ID 25 Kiki 0015 for the rehabilitation, major repair of permanent bridges, Musi-musi Bridge, with bridge number BO1317 along BCIR, located at Balingoan, Misamis Oriental. As to this preliminary examination of the technical proposal submitted by WBM Construction and Supplies, the bidder, Mr. Chair, posted a bid security declaration for its bid security, executed by the proprietor himself and duly notarized by Attorney Ricardo M. Nambata, plus November 19 or yesterday, 2024. As evaluated earlier, the bidder was found to have passed the eligibility requirements under Section 23.1 of the IRR through electronic evaluation using CAA. The bidder, Mr. Chair, also submitted Class A documents, the valid purchase registration certificate, platinum membership, with validity up until October 7, 2025, TTI up until November 26, 2024, business mayor's or business permit expires on December 31, 2024, tax clearance as per EO 398 of 2005 up until March 7 of 2025, audited financial statement, stamp received by BAR up until issued just this April 15, 2024. Pickup license up until January 30, 2026. As to project requirements, we shall include the following: the organizational chart for the contract to bid, that's the list of the bidder's key personnel will be assigned to the contract with the complete qualification data. The project manager, project engineer, materials engineer, safety officer, foreman, and the required health personnel to render full-time service. We all attach government issued IDs, the required PE certificate, ME certificate, course certificates, and the first aider certificate. Also submitted, Mr. Chair, is the list of the bidders' major equipment units with all supporting documents. The omnibus sworn statement, the bidder's computation of its NFCC, the bidder's single largest completed contract, and the bidder's ongoing projects. With the omnibus sworn statement as prescribed by GPPB, executed by the provider himself, and duly notarized by Attorney Ricardo M. Nambata yesterday, November 19, 2024. Their net financial contracting capacity amounts to 1.3 billion pesos. Therefore, Mr. Chair, as to this preliminary examination of technical proposals submitted by WDM Construction and Supplies for Contract ID 55 Kiki 0015, overall rating pass. Mr. Chair, for Contract ID 25 Kiki 0015, Rehabilitation, Major Repair of Permanent Bridge, Musi-musi Bridge, 01317 MN along Butuan City, Cagayan de Oro City, Iligan City Road, Balingoan, Misamis Oriental. Bid submitted by M&L Construction and Enterprises. As to preliminary examination, Mr. Chair, the bidder was able to submit a bid securing declaration as their bid security, signed by the manager, Mary Jane is Bersales, last November 11, 2024, and was duly notarized by Attorney Ed Gibson C. Villarmino. As to eligibility requirements under Section 23.1 of the IRR, during electronic evaluation, Mr. Chair, using CWA, the bidder failed due to its expired tax clearance and the PhilJEP's registration. But during the manual evaluation of the Annex A list of eligibility documents, the bidder, Mr. Chair, was able to submit a valid tax clearance per EO number 398 series of 2005, and it is valid now until April 10, 2025, as well as their PhilJEP registration, which is already been renewed and it will be valid this March 7, 2025. A valid use permit is also attached. It is valid until the end of this year, December 31, 2024. The statement of financial was audited last April 2023. The bidder also, Mr. Chair, attached a valid PCAB license, the Philippine Contractors Accreditation Board, which is valid until December 22, 2024 this year. Therefore, Mr. Chair, as to manual evaluation, the bidder M&L Construction and Enterprises pass. For the project requirements, which shall include the following: organizational chart for the contract to be bid. The list of contractors' key personnel are all attached, like their project manager, project engineer, materials engineer, safety officer, foreman, health personnel, with their corresponding government issued ID, valid PRC license, project engineer certificate, a valid PRC license and materials engineer certificate are all attached and valid. The contractor's major equipment, units used or owned are attached and valid. The bidder also, Mr. Chair, submitted an omnibus warrant statement in the form of prescribed by the GPPB and was signed by the manager, Mary Jane S. Bersales, and duly notarized by Attorney E. Gibson C. Villarmino. The bidder's computation of the net financial contracting capacity, the NFCC, are attached, amounting to 154 million. The bidder's single largest completed contract, SLCC, similar to the contract to be bid, is attached, as well as their ongoing projects. Therefore, Mr. Chair, as to preliminary examination of technical proposal submitted by M&L Construction and Enterprises, overall rating pass. Hello.
Mr. Chair, for contract ID 25KK0040, submitted by Edwardson Development and Construction Incorporated. Edwardson submitted bid securing declaration as a bid security in prescribed form and notarized by Attorney Ed Gibson o Villarmino. And as to the electronic evaluation using the CWA for the eligibility requirements, Edwardson Development and Construction Incorporated pass. And for the Class A documents, Edwardson submitted valid Pilgrim's registration certificate. So all the required documents for the Pilgrim's registration are all valid, such as the SEC registration certificate, the mayor's business permit, the tax clearance, and the Philippine Contractors Accreditation Board. All are valid and also updated audited financial statement. For the manual evaluation for the Class A documents, Edwardson pass. For the project requirements, which shall include the following: the organizational chart for the contract to be is attached. The list of contractors' key personnel to be assigned to the contract. The project manager with government-issued ID is attached. The project engineer with valid PRC license and project engineer certificate is also attached. The materials engineer with valid PRC license and materials engineer certificate. The safety officer with government-issued ID and course certification is also attached. The foreman with government-issued ID and the health personnel with government-issued ID and a first aider certificate is also attached. Also, Edwardson Development and Construction Incorporated submitted the list of contractors' major equipment. And also submitted the omnibus warrant statement in the form prescribed by GPPB. Also attached the NFCC, the bidder's computation of net financial contracting capacity, the SLCC, the single largest completed contract, similar to the contract to be bid, is also attached. and the ongoing projects also attached. Therefore, Mr. Chair, as to the preliminary examination of technical proposal of Edwardson Development and Construction Incorporated for contract ID 25KK0040, overall rating, pass.
So since the envelope A or the first envelope are all done in manual evaluation and found out that they are all passed for the technical proposal, so we will now proceed to open the financial proposal.
Mr. Chair, for contract ID 25KK0015, rehabilitation major repair of permanent bridges, Musi-musi Bridge along Butuan City, Cagayan de Oro City Road, Iligan City Road. As the preliminary examination of financial proposal submitted by M&L Construction and Enterprises, the bidder, Mr. Chair, submitted a bid form, bid prices, and the bill of quantities. Detailed estimates including a summary sheet indicating the unit prices of construction materials, labor rates, and equipment rentals used in the coming up with the bid. He also submitted a quarterly and monthly cash flow and payment schedules. Therefore, Mr. Chair, as to preliminary examination of financial proposal submitted by M&L Construction and Enterprises, overall rating pass with a total bid amount figure 19,534,657 pesos and 22 centavos. I will repeat, Mr. Chair, 19,534,657 pesos and 22 centavos. The bidder, Mr. Chair, offered no discount. That's all, Mr. Chair.
For contract ID number 25KK0040, construction of multipurpose building, Balingoan Community College, Balingoan Misamis Oriental Phase 2. Submitted by L&L Construction. L&L Construction submitted the bid form, bid prices in the bill of quantities, detailed estimates including a summary sheet indicating the unit prices of construction materials, labor rates, and equipment rental used in coming up with a bid, and quarterly, monthly cash flow and payment schedule. So, L&L Construction, as to the contract ID number 25KT0040, overall rating pass with a bid amount as read in figure and in words, 39,598,660 pesos and 2 centavos. I repeat, 39,598,660 pesos and 0.02. With no discount offered.
Hello, Mr. Chair. May I request for a 5 minutes break regarding the financial proposal of Edwardson regarding the bid form he submitted.
Viewers, the Bid and Awards Committee have a 5 minutes break for the verification, clarification of the financial proposal of Edwardson.
Hello. Mr. Chair, I request for the resume.
For the information of the everybody and especially for the YouTube live viewers. So the Bid and Awards Committee are now resumed after the 5 minutes break.
Hello, Mr. Chair. So, as we discussed for the 25KK0040 submitted by Edwardson Development and Construction Incorporated. Edwardson Development and Construction Incorporated submitted their financial proposal. And Edwardson submitted incorrect or incorrect bid form. And failed to attach the summary sheet indicating the unit prices of construction materials, labor rates, and equipment rentals used in coming up with a bid. So, Mr. Chair, as to the preliminary examination of financial proposal of Edwardson Development Construction Incorporated for contract ID 25KK0040, overall rating, failed.
Mr. Chair, 25KK0040, construction of multipurpose building, Balingoan Community College, Balingoan Misamis Oriental. Cristo. Bid submitted by Cagayan Enterprises, joint venture with Cagayan Enterprises Incorporated. As to preliminary examination of financial proposal, the bidder submitted the following documents: bid form, bid prices in the bill of quantities, detailed estimates including summary sheet indicating the unit prices of construction materials, labor rates, and equipment rentals used in coming up with a bid, the quarterly cash flow and payment schedule. Therefore, Mr. Chair, bidder Cagayan Enterprises, joint venture with Cagayan Enterprises Incorporated, as to their preliminary examination of financial proposal for contract ID 25KK0040, overall rating pass. With the bid amount as read, 39,589,160 pesos and 61 centavos. 39,589,160 pesos and 61 centavos. The bidder offer no discount, Mr. Chair.
Mr. Chair, for contract ID 25KK0015, rehabilitation, major repair of permanent bridges, Musi-musi Bridge, with bridge number PO 1317MN along DCIR in Balingoan, Misamis Oriental. As to this preliminary examination of the financial proposal submitted by WDE Construction and Supplies. The bidder, Mr. Chair, submitted all the required documents, the bid form, the bid prices with the bill of quantities, the detailed estimates, including the summary sheet indicating the unit prices of construction materials, labor rates, and equipment rentals used in coming up with the bid, and the quarterly, monthly cash flow and payment schedule. Therefore, Mr. Chair, as to this preliminary examination of the financial proposal submitted by WDE Construction and Supplies, contract ID 25KK0015, overall rating pass, with a total amount of bid as read in figure and in words consistent, amounting to 19,350,389 pesos and 73 centavos. The bidder, Mr. Chair, offered no discount. Mr. Chair, for SIM contract ID number 25KK0015, rehabilitation, major repair of permanent bridge, Musi-musi Bridge along Butuan City, Cagayan de Oro City, Iligan City Road. Bid submitted by Kagalawan Enterprises. As to preliminary examination of financial proposal, the bidder, Mr. Chair, Kagalawan Enterprises submitted all the required documents such as the bid form, bid prices, and the bill of quantities, detailed estimates, including a summary sheet indicating the unit prices of construction materials, labor rates, and equipment rentals used in the coming up with the bid. Bidder also submitted their quarterly and monthly cash flow and payment schedule. Therefore, Mr. Chair, as to preliminary examination of financial proposal submitted by Kagalawan Enterprises Incorporated, overall rating pass with a total bid amount as read in words and in figure, 19,363,848 pesos and 27 centavos. I will repeat, Mr. Chair, 19,363,848 pesos and 27 centavos. The bidder, Mr. Chair, offered no discount.
So since the technical proposal and financial proposal are all done, so may I request our back secretariat head to read the result as final bid as read.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. So this result of our open up bids for civil works dated November 2024. For contract ID 25KK0015, rehabilitation, major repair of permanent bridges, Musi-musi Bridge along BCIR. For this contract ID number, we have 3 bidders: Balingoan Construction and Supplies, Kagalawan Enterprises Incorporated, and M&L Construction Enterprises. So all 3 bidders passed the preliminary examination of the technical and financial proposal. So bid as with amount for Balingoan Construction and Supplies, 19,350,389 pesos and 73 centavos. And for Kagalawan Enterprises Incorporated, final bid as with amount is 19,363,848 pesos and 27 centavos. And for M&L Construction Enterprises, final bid as with amount is 19,534,657 pesos and 22 centavos. Next, for contract ID 25KK0040, construction of multipurpose building, Balingoan Community College, Balingoan Misamis Oriental Phase 2. So for this contract ID number, we also have 3 bidders: Kagalawan Enterprises joint venture with Kagalawan Enterprises Incorporated, Edwinson Development and Construction Incorporated, and L&L Construction. So all 3 bidders passed the preliminary examination of the technical proposal, and only 2 bidders passed the preliminary examination of financial proposals. And these are Kagalawan Enterprises joint venture with Kagalawan Enterprises Incorporated and L&L Construction. So Edwinson Development and Construction Incorporated, due to incorrect form submitted and failed to attach the summary sheet indicating the unit prices of construction materials, labor rates, and equipment rentals used in coming up with the bid. So for Kagalawan Enterprises joint venture with Kagalawan Enterprises Incorporated, final bid as with amount is 39,589,160 pesos and 61 centavos. And for L construction, final bid assured amount is 39,598,660 pesos and 2 centavos. So that's Mr. Chair. Thank you.
Thank you, Engineer April, for the reading of the result. Final bid as read. So, for the information of the bidders, all your bidding documents are subject for bid evaluation and post-qualification as to section 32 and 34 of the revised IRR. So, we have clarification query kanang questions from the online viewers. So none. So since there is no questions and clarifications from the online viewers, so any motion for the adjournment of this opening of bid for civil works dated November 20, 2024.
Mr. Chair, I move for the adjournment of this opening of bids for civil works dated November 20, 2024.
I seconded, Mr. Chair.
It has been moved and seconded the adjournment of the opening of bids for civil works November 20, 2024. So I will now declare this opening of bids for civil works is adjourned. Thank you, YouTube live viewers, for watching, and thank you also, Ma'am Amira, for coming and for the serving us. And then thank you for the Bid and Awards Committee and procurement head and staff and the TWG. So good morning and